From the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Springfield Cardinals and the Frisco Roughriders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sammy Flood, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Now at the plate, Kevin Ryder. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Kevin Ryder.
First pitch on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat right.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. On they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: cold strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. Perrette sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Harvey Ware.
Standing in, Harvey Ware. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Just underway in Arlington. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ware has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Popped him up. Gunter has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Parker Elliott gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Adrian Esquivel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for Frisco, right fielder, Adrian Esquivel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Hero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Striding into the box, Tom Katimer. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Ogden is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel Chavez.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Chavez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that misses. 2-1. Elliott has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Here now the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. Foul. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Now to the plate, Kenny Stratton, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Chavis, the runner at first with 2 gone. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. On to the second inning now for Marlington with no score. Digging in now, Johnny Flores, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Johnny Flores.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
At the plate, Claudio Cedeno. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cedeno is retired. 2 down now.
Batting sixth, catcher.
So striding in, Tadahito Ishikawa. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 1-1 home. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Perret is in pursuit, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Harold Gunter. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Third baseman, Harold Gunter.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. The count now is 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
So digging in now, Chris Hessman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike.
0-1.
A fastball right over the outside corner.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in his zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Ready with the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bounce down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting seventh.
Hey, that's great hustle
Second
right there out of the
baseman.
box. Not everybody's getting it
Right.
right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
In now, Jermaine Grubbs, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Hessman, base runner at first with one out. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Ready with the 1-2. Swinging a soft liner in there. A base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder
Batting
tucked,
eighth.
and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in his center.
Aguilar.
Standing in now, Andres Aguilar. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runners back. The 1-2. Right side hit hard. And that is into right field. A base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Kevin Perret, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Into the box, Adrian Esquivel. Ball one. He went down swinging to start the home first. 1-0 home. Is a called strike on the changeup.
1-1.
Still only one out in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Tom Cadimer hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Maxwell is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 2 full. The Roughriders lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Richard Ogden. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well on the ground to first. To his right, Chavis. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8, first baseman, Michael Joyle.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Joyle. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Otto Maxwell.
So stepping in, Otto Maxwell. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Cadimer is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The left fielder, number 10, Kevin Ryder.
Digging in for his second at bat, Kevin Ryder, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. So 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Miguel Chavis. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
To 1-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Kenny Stratton waits on deck. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Standing in now, Kenny Stratton. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Ryder ranging back to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left. Second run-in home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Harold Gunter. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Shortstop, Chris Hessman.
Striding in once again, Chris Hessman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty. One man out. Popped up. Joyal is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting. Second baseman, Jermaine Grubb.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jermaine Grubbs. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Roughriders are out in front, 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, number 63. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harvey Ware. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Johnny Flores. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. He's taken high above the zone.
2 balls, no strike.
Strike called, 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Sinker, 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Andres Aguilar. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Fielder, number 5, Kevin Perret.
Into the box now, Kevin Perret. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Adrian Esquivel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Ball
2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. And now from the air, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Esquivel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Softly on a line to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Miguel Chavis, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Robin Ruth answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Kenny Stratton, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Looking to minimize the damage here. This is hit softly to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. The Roughriders lead it 5-0. Stepping into the box, Claudio Cedeno. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Tadahito Ishikawa, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in, Richard Ogden. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Harold Gunter. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ryder has a beat on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Digging in once again, Chris Hessman. Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Cedeno waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jermaine Grubbs.
Digging in, Jermaine Grubbs. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Roughriders are out in front, 5-0. Ready now, Michael Joyal will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Chopped weakly to the right. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Otto Maxwell. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. It's 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Hessman is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, Kevin Ryder. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses.
Count was 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Stepping into the box, number 63. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Andres Aguilar. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And a fastball is in there for strike one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ryder has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 5, Kevin Parrott.
Striding in, Kevin Parrott. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Adrian Esquivel. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is up and away, but called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Change up, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Tom Katimer would be next. This is flared out towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Striding forward now is the DH.
Leading off for Springfield.
Where he'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Johnny Flores.
Ready once again, Johnny Flores. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Stepping in now, Claudio Cedeno as he lifts it in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the shutout will disappear on the sacrifice fly as they're finally on the board here in inning number 7.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now batting, Tadahito Ishikawa. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Just got a piece to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. The Roughriders lead it 5-1. Number 43 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 43.
Digging in and looking for more, Tom
Leading off for
Cadimer.
Frisco, center fielder, Tom Cadimer.
Here comes the first pitch. Slow grounder to first. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman, number 8, Miguel Chavez.
Now in the box, Miguel Chavez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Kenny Stratton.
Into the box now, Kenny Stratton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0. Is a sinker that catches the zone. Chavis stands at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Cedeno is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Harold Gunter.
Stepping in, Harold Gunter. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Drilled down the line. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Aiden O'Neill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Aiden O'Neill.
Digging in to try it again, Richard Ogden. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Ogden.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for
it. In there, 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Michael Joyal is on deck. Another full count pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Esquivel is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Now at the plate, Michael Joyal. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Into the box now, Otto Maxwell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Esquivel is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Ryder. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
In now, number 63, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's inside. 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Johnny Mason will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Johnny Mason.
Into the box, Chris Hessman.
Leading off for Frisco, the shortstop, Chris Hessman.
The pitch. And he takes ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Jermaine Grubbs will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Stepping up now, Jermaine Grubbs, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. From the stretch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Hessman aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box, Andres Aguilar, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 5, Kevin.
Stepping in, Kevin Perret. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Nope. 3-0.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adrian Esquivel. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. A nice look there at the Dallas skyline as we're back with baseball from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Number 64 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 64.
Harvey Ware will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ware.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Flores.
Standing in now, Johnny Flores, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He tripled last time up. The 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
3-2 pitch. He offered that and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Claudio Cedeno, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. In the air, down the line in left. Perret on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tadahito Ishikawa.
In now, Tadahito Ishikawa, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And that misses 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Luis Castro gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Luis Castro.
At the plate, Richard Ogden. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score. The Roughriders took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Sammy Flood gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Parker Elliott couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Roughriders. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Springfield, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals tallied 5 home runs overall as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 13-1. In the standings, the Cardinals sit in first place in the National League Central Division, while the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. The Chicago Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-2. Entering the day's action, the Brewers sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division, and the Cubs are second in the division. The Pittsburgh Pirates held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 1-0. As of today, the Pirates are in third place in the NL Central, and the Reds are at the bottom of the division. The Washington Nationals got the best of the visiting Mets 5-2. As of right now, the Nationals sit atop the NL East, while the Mets are fourth in the division. The Marlins completed a short 2-game sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-0. At the start of the day, the Phillies are in second place in the NL East, and the Marlins are third in the division. The Colorado Rockies took down the visiting Braves 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Rockies sit in first place in the National League West Division, and the Braves are in fourth place in the NL East. The Giants combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-0. Heading into the day, the Giants sit in third place in the National League West Division, and the Dodgers are second in the division. The Yankees finished off the 4-game sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-0. As of today, the Yankees are in second place in the AL East, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. The Tampa Bay Rays put together 10 total hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-1. In the standings, the Red Sox sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Rays are fourth in the division. The Detroit Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-4. At the start of the day, the White Sox are in last place in the AL Central, and the Tigers are second in the division. The Kansas City Royals picked up 14 hits in total as they pounded the Indians 9-2. Entering the day's action, the Indians are sitting atop the AL Central, while the Royals are second in the division. The Minnesota Twins only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 3-1. As of today, the Twins sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, and the Mariners are in second place in the AL West. The Angels finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-1. As of right now, the Angels sit in third place in the American League West Division, while the Athletics are fourth in the division. The Rangers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they blew out the Jays 9-2. In the standings, the Rangers are in fourth place in the AL West, while the Blue Jays sit in second place in the American League East Division. The Astros bested the visiting Padres 5-4. Heading into the day, the Astros are in first place in the AL West, while the Padres sit in fourth place in the National League West. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.